Welcome to my newbie book talk tag. I might have to take off these glasses because I don't like the glare that it's giving. We'll see though. Okay, so I have my chai tea latte ready. I have my questions and I'm really excited to get into this video. I am new to Booktube. My name is Kristen and let's get to know each other. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into these questions. Okay, so the first question is, why did I start this channel? Recently, I've gotten into reading this past year and I have built a community on Book Talk and I'm wanting to grow and meet new like-minded readers here on Booktube. And yeah, that's why I started this account. So let's see. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I really love doing reading sprints and I've been doing them on my Book Talk account. So I kind of want to start doing that here on Booktube. Just go live and have people come live with me, grow a big community so that people can reach my account and we can start reading together, whether it's like an hour in the afternoon, whether it's a few hours in the evening. I live in California, so I'm Pacific Standard Time, and I have a hard time finding people in the same time zone as me, so I would really love to find a community here on the West Coast. I mean, anywhere, obviously, but yeah, that's something I think that I could bring to Book Talk that's a little unique. What are you most excited about this channel? I'm really excited to meet people that get excited about books, whether they are new releases, same genres that we love to read. But yeah, that's mainly what I'm really excited about. Also, this is my first time doing Booktube, so I'm excited to see just how it works and meeting other newbies here on Booktube. Okay. Why do you love reading? I'm a mom of 3 kids. I have a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 2.5-year-old. And I am constantly going. I also am a working mom, so I work from home 4 days, 3 to 4 days a week. And I'm constantly doing things for other people. And what was the question? Why do I love to read? I think it was. Yes. So I love to read as a form of escapism. I love to read because when I started reading, or before I started reading, I was into shows and watching movies, and I just think that reading is so much more enjoyable than watching TV. So that's why I love to read. Okay. What book or series got you into reading? Okay, so I got this series ready because I actually did a video before this, but I wanted to redo it because it was kind of like scattered. It was only 10 minutes, so it wasn't that bad. Let me take a sip of my chai tea. Hopefully it's not too hot. It's perfect. Okay. The series that got me back into reading was The Hockey Gods, or Hockey Gods by S. Massery. This is a dark college bully romance, and the first book is Brutal Obsession, and then Devious Obsession, Secret Obsession, and Twisted Obsession. There is a 4th book. I have not pre-ordered it yet. It just came out in February, so I am still needing to read Twisted Obsession, but this series got me back into reading. I absolutely love bully romances. I love hockey romance, so them combined was just chef's kiss. But yeah, that's the series that got me back into reading. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I think I would ask other booktubers what they would have done differently when starting a booktube account. Also, what kind of videos do they enjoy creating on their booktube account? I'm trying to get ideas of what to do here, but I do want to start posting at least once a week to start off, and maybe twice a week 6 months from now. But I think a steady once a week will be good for me in the next 6 months. But also I do want to start going live. So if you guys want to join in on some live reading sprints, I will try to do those 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, so next question. What challenges do you think starting a YouTube channel would be the hardest to overcome? I think challenges that would be hard for me are maybe trying to be consistent might be a little challenging for me, just because I am a mom of 3 and I work. So, but like I said, I think doing videos once a week is going to be a really good starting point for me. Also, maybe just like the fear of rejection and maybe ending up on the bad side of booktube. I don't know, really, but I'm excited. Okay, let's see what else. When did you start reading? Well, I started reading when I was young, maybe like 10. But recently I started reading last year, so February of 2023 is, and really started growing my, like, just my books, collecting books. And yeah, so February of 2023 is when I started reading, and I'm going to take my glasses off 8 minutes in. I used to read self-help books and self-development books after becoming a first-time mom. But now that my kids are older, I have started to really submerge myself. Is that the word? Submerge? I don't know. I really started diving into romance, and honestly, it's like from then on, when I started reading, it was like I went full force into it. So I know a lot of people started reading in 2020, like when the pandemic happened. But for me, during that time, I actually got into crochet, and I was doing a lot of crocheting, and I started a little small business on Etsy and did that. I actually started in 2023, and I love it. I am just really, really happy to not have to worry about self-improvement and just go to the bookstore, get away from the self-help books. No hate to it, but for me, I truly found joy when I started reading romance fantasy books and just getting into the fun part of reading. When I would get self-help books and self-development books, I literally would like read 2 chapters and not be into it. So I'm just really excited that I found joy in reading again. Okay, let's see. Where do you read? I read in my little bird chair here in the corner of my office / book room. I also read on my couch. So those are the only 2 places that I read. And then I also have my Kindle. So I'm, constantly keeping my Kindle in my purse because, like, for example, my son, he plays baseball and they went to the batting cages and it was just me and him, which was really nice. So I was able to whip out my Kindle and read while he played with his friends. So, okay. Last question. What kind of books do you like to read? I read I read romance, and that is my main form of my main genre that I read. Now, I do read subgenres to romance, and I'm going to name 3 that are my favorite. I love sports romance. I love dark romance. I like bully romance too. And I also like rom-coms. So I also read fantasy. And I also read YA. And I'm trying to get more into thriller books. And I have a hard time with finding good thriller books. I have some Frida McFadden. I know she's really popular, but I don't know what it is. I just don't get as excited with thrillers, and I think that's okay, but I would love to get more recommendations for thrillers. This is my newbie booktube tag. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be posting once a week here on Booktube, and I really hope to build a small community here. And comment below what you're currently reading, because I would love to know what everybody's reading right now. And I'm so happy to be a part of this community. Happy reading, you guys. Have a good week.